Hello YouTube people, this is Tracy here. This video that I'm doing now is a video on some of the best, in my opinion, some of the best lace front wigs that I have ever encountered since 2013 when I first started wearing them. Okay, or maybe it was 2012, but we're going to start with this one. This one is Drew. Now, Bichet Drew, I bought this one in purple. Mind you, this is not the old Drew. This is the new Drew from last year. And it is my understanding that there is a tapered Drew that is very, very short and very high on the top. Okay, that's probably the latest one. This is the one before that. And she's purple. I got her in purple and I got her in blonde. She does not disappoint. I just fluff her up when I want to wear her and she's good to go. When I first did my review, I guess people had seen enough of these because I got basically zero attention on this one. It made me think no one liked them. But yeah, she's really good. I got her last year, very early last year, and I also have it in blonde, and I know you guys have seen that. So, you know, this is how she looks from the side. I don't even guys want to show you the back because I probably didn't pick out the back as well as I could. But she works for my purposes, and again, I wanted to point out that this is the Bichet Drew of last year because I know that's when I got her. So keep in mind this is not the original Drew. Alright, so if you want to see the rest of this video about the rest of the wigs that I think are the best that I've ever bought since 2013, stay tuned. Hello YouTube people. Okay, this is the second most favorite unit that I own, and this is Outray's Lydia. And if you're noticing she's a little thick, it's because I had to add some hair to her. But that's what also makes her my favorite, because it is easy to add hair to her and make her more than she was when I got her. When I first did my review on this, I didn't expect so many reviews, so many comments and views that I got. But it seemed to be that everyone was crazy about this. I don't know, maybe on me they were crazy about it. But she is definitely a keeper, and I'm trying to locate where I'm looking at you guys, so I am looking at you. Okay, and she is by far, in my opinion, one of the best. The tracks didn't show in the back. The ombre that they did was just absolutely perfect. I could not complain, not one iota, about this unit. Not at all. I could not complain about her. And I made her a little longer than she is, so you can't see my navel because of the way my iPod is set up here. So she is roughly about 28 inches, and you will have to add hair to her because she was a little bit on the thin side. But the way they did it, you know, just the overall construction of the unit was great. And I figure if I get a wig that there's minimal shedding, and you know, color doesn't fade, and I don't have to do too much to it, and I don't have to keep adding curls to it all the time, to me that's a good wig. And Outre outdid themselves when they made this. So yeah, that's my opinion on this one. Okay, my third unit I'm working on here is Sis Wigs Daria. This unit is really, really beautiful. It's just that when it comes to wearing her, I wear so many of the other ones that I own that sometimes I forget that I own this. But this is when you want to go for a big hair kind of day, because she is a big unit. And I got her from Wig Types. I saw her on a lady named DeBoss Ella, and that's what convinced me to get it, because I've never seen anyone else do a wig review on Daria besides her. But when I really want that curly Frankenstein's wife kind of look, I usually go for Daria. And I used to complain about how this part was so different from the underneath, but you know what? In the end, it doesn't matter. She is well constructed. And I put that root in there, and she does have a invisible part. I think that's what they call that. And she basically stays fluffy all day. You will have to, pin her back like that to keep her out of your face if that matters to you. But other than that, as you guys can see, she is just like lusciously curly. You have to be a big hair kind of girl, and that's me. So this one is also on my list of favorites, and this is wig number 3, Daria by Sis Hollywood Wigs. And I still think that Hair to Beauty has her and wig types. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Okay, this is wig number 4, Los Mogan. Okay, I can't say enough about Los Mogan. I know it's an oldie but goodie, and probably not that many girls are willing to admit they're still wearing her. I don't even know how many are still buying her. I can look on YouTube and see the same videos I saw before concerning this unit. So I don't know how big of a seller she is, but if you don't have her, she should be the #1 wig in your arsenal. Okay, when all the other wigs have gone crazy, this lady will always be there for you, and she is inexpensive, and she can be rebought and rebought and rebought, whereas other wigs, may disappear and go by the wayside, and, companies run out of them. But this, I can't imagine no one being able to find her. Okay, she's not a big part of my wig wearing experience these days, because I'm thinking she don't fit in with the whole, my style is 70s, so she doesn't really fit in with that. But if I'm thinking about Los Mogan and I'm thinking, well, you know what, I think I'm going to go ahead and wear her, I think she'll go with my bell bottoms or whatever, then I'll go ahead and wear her. But I must say, she too is one of the staples. Okay, I mean, just look at her. She's a half wig, and if your hair is a little straightened in the front or whatever, you only have to blend a little bit in to, make her work. And she is just a great glorified 80s style unit. I even have her in the other colors that she came in. That's how crazy I was about this unit. So I will say this is number 4 on my list of some of the best wigs out there. And again, I'm doing this video because there hasn't been a lot of wigs out there that I want to buy. There's a lot of braid wigs all over the place. And the color wigs are starting to mix some of the weirdest colors together that I can't be seen walking down the street in. So that's the purpose in this video, is to let you know there's still other choices, even if they're old. Anyone that's new to YouTube and new to the whole hair thing or wig buying thing, I'm hoping that my video will edify you and give you some ideas of what you might want to buy in terms of what isn't out there that you really would like to see. Okay, so let's go into the next unit. Okay, this is number 5, and this one is Vanessa Collections Tops Morgana. I haven't seen a lot of people doing any reviews on this unit in these colors. I think this color was Toffee. I think that's what the name of this was. And I just wanted to get the one that was different. I didn't want to get the one that everybody had. And so far, I'll give you a look at her construction. She is a very good lace front. I don't think that you could buy her and be disappointed by her. Okay, but like with all synthetic wigs, it's always good to have a backup. It's always good to have more than one, because you know how the girls act when you get around this part. Okay, so I'm saying that these are some of the best because Vanessa does make very good wigs, but I'm not saying that they are perfect and that you're not going to encounter, occasional problems, because you're going to. Your body heat is going to see to that. But with a lot of care and keeping, and bathing the wig with conditioner and occasional wig shampoo, goes a long way. Goes a very long way. Okay, and I can't make this particular segment too long, so I'm going to go on to the next one. This is Vanessa Collections Tops Morgana in Toffee.